Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Winter's Waystation, Episode 4, Chili Cow. So, you guys do want NPM. Host the guests, build the craft room. That's what I'm going to work on first. Well, build the craft room and NPM for pets. Got it. Uh-oh. You're working too hard, man. Let's schedule in some scheduled recreation for these guys, too. Probably, let's move this. Yoda, are you chewing yourself? You better not be chewing yourself, dude. I turn around and he's like, what? You heard that? Yeah. You got ears in the back of my ears. Alright, so we have some scheduled recreations so that they don't go batty. Kellyan is no more doubtful about cannibalism than before. Uh-oh, but you did just get sick. So time to tend to that. In fact, Winter, it would be good if you carried meds on you at all times. Given that you're the one and only doc. And then, where did you go? No. Bed rest for you, friend. Go sleep. Or go potty, then sleep. I'm going to move the heater over here so that I have light to do the tending to increase the quality. 18 still sucks real bad, but I do have a lot of Glitter World meds, so if things look grim, I can always fix it. Alright, starting to get pretty cold. Definitely going to want to set up some sort of barn thing, which would help me feed them too, so that's next step. Kellyan's now borderline in the clear, so we'll just have to keep an eye on that infection there, rather than cut off her arm. That would be a bit extreme. Sean, thanks for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Why didn't you just eat on a chair there? I saw that, Winter. What are you doing? So these refugees are here for how much longer, did they say? 9 days, and Trobabar, or rather Sarah, is here till 3 days. Or, asymptomatic, rather. There's a lot of guests right now. A lot of temporary members. Winter's having to get saddled with a lot of responsibilities, cooking and medicine and wardening and all that jazz. So I'm hoping that it gets a little easier and I'm able to get constructing again. All right, I think you'll be in the clear. 1046 is actually pretty good for someone that has skills like I do, which is to say pretty low. It is warning me that I have some tattered apparel on my guests, my temporary guests. Oh, did I just... Yes. So I now have an open path to the outside. Let me put this back for now. That way we don't have to tether up Mac attacks. Where are you going? To the ship chunks? I'm going to order all allow so that any dead animal can be hauled to the butchery tile. Because I have a lot of idle guests or idle refugees that can do some free hauling for me. So that's a good way to feed myself without even hunting. Just use what the wargs and grizzly bears killed and just eat it. Pretty economical, I think. I like to think. Still not constructing. Well, we'll get there. It's not a race, it's a marathon. So here are the rotted animals. Looks like this stockpile is going to need to expand if I allowed all. And mech attacks, I'm going to untether. Medical emergency for you. You are fine. You will need tending in 2 hours, but you're fine. You will survive. I'm going to tend to you without meds, though, because you're so close to recovery that I don't think it's much of an issue. Oh, I should set up the food. Oh, I just accidentally walked in. So another thing I'm going to do is occupancy check, so that people don't walk in on each other going potty. And Kellyan's up. And back to research. So we've recovered. Okay. You occupancy check, but the problem is this primitive well is different. So I'm going to put the well outside, because otherwise the occupancy check doesn't really work. And, you know, we'll improve the lighting in the bathroom and all that over time. Actually, Winter, you don't haul that. These guys will haul that. Hi, Tusk. Bye, Tusk. Wetham, thank you for the resub. Mary to you too. Oh, we have got more mad hares. This is weird. Oh, it's because numbers is taken over my... Okay, I get it. Yeah. Alright, numbers, go to enemies. So there's 2 hares. This one. And this one. Seth Joe, you are going to be in a hairy situation. But you survived it. Pet Tusky. Come here, girl. I gotta pet you. Come here. Come here. She is a little stubborn. There we go. Hi, buddy. All right, Cal, how are you doing? Food's low. I'm going to have to remedy that. Oh, and someone just got nibbled. You'll be all right. Kellyan, thanks for gifting out a sub. To Dalibar. Summon the floating doggo? She knows the magic. She really does. Yeah, I like this little Waystation. It's a pretty sweet little spot. So, crafting room. I'm still waiting for... Oh! Betrayal! That is nasty. I was literally tending Nimdil with Glitterworld quality medicine. Not that he deserves it. And now they're trying to kill me. Well, unfortunately for you, I have set up my facility to conserve power and then to quickly spin up a summary execution death sentence for you all. So, enjoy. Yo, don't grab my Molotovs. Why you gotta be so rude? Alright, Nemdil is fleeing, but, I don't know. Christmas forgiveness doesn't really extend to pyromaniac murderers. But Do we capture Sarah to recruit her? So she's a lazy jogger with a burning passion in combat and pretty good at social. There's a real opportunity here to turn her into the moral guide of our community. To teach her the error of her ways, I guess, is what you can think of it. But let me also down Nemdil, because, okay, it did not survive. We are researching mending, though, so there's an opportunity here, a kind of dark one, but there's an opportunity to make use of their clothing, I think. So I was going to freeze their bodies, but I think I'm just going to strip them and then bury them. We will reuse their fabrics. A cow ate my ambrosia? That's okay. So, if the yays are having it... Oh boy, she is not going to survive very long. Not for guests, for prisoners. Winter. Tend. With meds? No, don't tend with meds. And turn the turrets off. I'm glad that I set it up so that I could have power on demand. That kind of worked. Definitely worked. Yeah, Nemdil, you died. You were a psychopath cannibal, though, so I don't think you would have been a good fit for us. And then the Gorman masochist Seth Joe also died. Would have been a better fit than the psychopath cannibal. But yeah, rip. Well, that's all I can say. Winter's trying to save Sarah. Sarah's a pretty good fit, too. Laziness doesn't really matter if she's our shooting guardian and does social. That's fine. So we'll see if we can add her. You guys obviously want her, so I'll do my best. That could have been a lot worse, but yeah, quick action and good accuracy makes short work of naughty Yule lads. Is that what they're called? Yeah, I think that's what they're called. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to convert Sarah, and then we're going to try to recruit her. The conversion is to correct the errors of her ways, and then the recruiting is to then add her to our group. Adding even more stress upon Winter. Meaning that Winter is going to have a tough time getting these construction projects done until we add more people. Cheers. And a transport crash. Birch. Gourmand Optimist. Well, Birch, I have good news. Rescue is coming. Asymptomatic, you go rescue Birch. They are bleeding but 16 hours. They are an Gourmand Optimist and doesn't do social or art, but very smart. Very good at being a rancher. How is your conversion coming, Kellyanne? It's not. It really is not at all. Perhaps when we have enough people in our ideology, we can do conversion rituals, but we are just not there yet. I don't even have a Santa's Little Helper to be able to be the converter. But when I do, we will. Man, I can't believe betrayal. It's so rude. Hurts my feelings. I'm gonna shed a Christmas tear. Here I am, offering them warmth and shelter and food, and for exchange of very little productive farming and whatnot. And then they stab me in the back. Just stab me in the back. Hey, Winter. Could you tend... Oh, don't strip. Tend Birch. Or Burke. I don't know. I'm going to call you Birch. Tend Birch. Birch with a U. And if they want to stick around, they can. I'm not forcing anyone. Okay. Well, all right. Got it. We got a raffle timer, don't we? Good luck to you all in about 5 minutes' time. So Birch chose to join, and Irma Birch, Optimus, Gourmand. So Gourmand is going to be a little tricky because she's going to want to eat everything, but it also makes her kind of good at cooking. So she's also an okay-ish doctor and can hunt, obviously, as a jogger with a burning passion and shooting, and can do intellectual, so we can have 2 researchers. And she can take over cooking tasks from Winter. So there's a lot to be benefited. In fact, Winter, let's have you grab the steel club and have Birch grab the old bow. And animal handling obviously will fall to you as well. And then cooking will fall to you when you heal up. I don't want you injured in cooking. Did you just drop your bow because you were eating? Because that's kind of not how food works. It's not one or the other. You could do both. I don't even know. Oh, you're literally so hypothermic and wounded that you're incapable of manipulation. So the way you ate that October or that Thanksgiving dinner was stick your face in the plate like you're Pippi Longstocking. Got it. That's gross, but got it. I understand now. So Birch is going to need another bedroom. Oh, and we have a deserter. So this is a little complicated, because this means that we turn on... Yeah, no, I'm not going to help the deserter. I don't want more enemies, I want fewer. Merry Christmas, M. Hope it goes well. Hope you didn't have to work too late. I mean, you did have to work too late, but I hope it wasn't too terrible. No, don't do that. I meant to clean, not eat horse meat. So she is freezing to death. I have 160 spare watts. Where did my extra power go? I don't think I have the... Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly slap a campfire down to keep her warm, rather than to do some other method, because it's urgent and I have plenty of wood. So her hypothermia should be dropping now. It is still pretty cold in that room, though. Alright, she's conscious, so obviously the hypothermia is going away. I do have proximity heat as a mod installed, which means that people can warm up at fireplaces, campfires, things like that outdoors, just from proximity. So that's something I can use as well. Obviously, I don't have enough fuel sources at the moment to do that, but you know, in the future I can take advantage of that and have ways for people to warm up. Hey, research. So we got psycho brewing, sludge composting, beer brewing. I know I haven't made my batteries yet. I'll get to them. Let's add microelectronics to this list, and saunas. See what you think I should do. All right, you are very moody because you're in intense pain. You saw some corpses. You slept in the cold. Yeah, I know. I know I'm also due to give you some room and board, but the crafting room is going to take priority because I haven't done that yet, and that's long overdue. All right, Winter, please, 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 get constructing. So certainty for red archism, or archism, is, oh god, that's not a very good ideology that you have there, Birch. I'm a little disappointed that you believe vehemently in slavery. And drug use is prohibited? Well, I'm fine with drug use prohibited. That, boop, was the giveaway timer. Good luck, everyone. Hey, Omega! Congratulations. I'm going to call you Omega unless you want to change your name. So let me know if Omega works. And congrats. Some of the quickest turnaround to sub, gifted sub, and then name in the series timer that I've seen. And you all want sludge composting. Got it. We'll get a biosolids composter soon. I'm obviously having some power problems. So getting, you know, some hydropower would be kind of nice. I am not going to lie. That's on my mind. Getting some warmer clothing for Omega would be good too. But I still want to work on that crafting room project. It's just winter keeps getting busy with other things. But this room now is 60-ish degrees, so it's comfortable. It's not going to cause us any harm. Which is good. And M, thank you for all the gifted subs. Cheers. I hope you're spending a nice Christmas as warm as you can be. Compensated combat. I like the alliterative quest names, but probably not something I'm going to do. It's a relatively easy quest, though. What do you all think? Should I fight for rewards? I think it would be very easy to win these fights, but it's more at the core. Do we believe in harming others for profit? I don't know. I'll leave it up to you. It's an archer and a penitent, which would be like a brawler. They would arrive on foot in 5 hours. I could get advanced components or honor or goodwill. The royals, they're not very kind people, are they? Want me to just murder people, huh? That's the way they are. Alright, winner, please, for the love of God. Let me pause this when satisfied and unpause at like 7. So that Winter can start constructing. I know I could micromanage him, but I'm trying to not over-micromanage him. But he's just constantly not working on the construction projects that I want done. Omega might have a mental break. In fact, she's kind of due for one. Very, very, very soon. Okay, so now I'm not going to queue anything else up. This would be the crafting room. Maybe. Okay, leaving this door open is bad. I think what I'm going to need is a raw resource stockpile. Resources that do not decay. I'm also going to include wood in that because wood doesn't decay fast enough for me to care. So we'll put, yeah, stone blocks and all the gold, and then take that out of here. Stone blocks, raw resources except for plant matter. And that way I do need a stock room at some point, and that will be part of the queue soon, but this will free up some space. Oh, Lord, don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, my God. What are you doing? All right, I've just discovered that I should probably not have this stockpile anymore. So turn around, because we were hauling from very far away. So this new construction room, crafting room. Let's get that built. And now that it's finally getting built, I'll actually put some dimensions on it. Okay, I will ignore the quest. You've got it. Shuttle has arrived for asymptomatic. Parked in the water. Kind of strange. But, adios. My rep with the Laro people have gone up 12. As a reminder, I pissed them off by recruiting Kellyan in the first place, so kind of owed them one a little bit. And we got a bulk goods trader come from Butler Treaty. Well, steel would be a really good bulk good for me to buy, I think. I don't have a lot to sell them, though. I don't plan on abusing them, but one thing that you could do is you could open up an Ancient Danger and be like, good luck, bulk goods, and make them fight it. But I won't be doing that. It's a wee bit too cruel. In case it gets too cold and they leave, I'm going to trade with them now. Oh, I'm trading with Grump. Alright. First thing I forgot to do is actually change my food. So I'm going to delete all of these food restrictions because I don't need any of them. I'm only going to have one, which will be fine meals that does not have human or insect meat. All right, next up, how many animals? There's plenty of animals, so I could probably sell a whole lot of meat to these traders and not worry about running out of meat. There's stuff to hunt out there. So I'll sell... Why do I even have caribou meat? I've never hunted caribou, to my knowledge. I'm also going to sell some of the leathers. I'll keep the plain leather. That is more money than they have. Oh, weird. They are buying tainted clothing? That's probably something to do with mend and repair. They're buying the materials that would go into it, I'd suspect. Yeah, a bear must have hunted the caribou and we butchered it that way. Now, let's buy the steel, because I know I'm going to need steel. And then they don't have any veg, so I'm going to keep these fabrics. I want to mend and tear them down. Okay, so this works. That was a good trade, and let's dismiss them. Bye-bye. I like how their animals just fell asleep on our map tile. Alright, Omega's bed should change. You're right. So we'll do that. Omega actually has a real bedroom now. And Sarah, you still believe in red archism, but it's coming down. It's heading in the right direction. Alright. I will try my very best to get some progress on the crafting room done. It has been slow. Mac Attack's probably very hungry. Yes, you are. So let's go ahead and set up a shelf. I know I said I wanted nutrient paste for you. Alright, yeah. I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to start micromanaging Winter so that I can actually get some of these projects done, because otherwise he's going to just wander around doing one thing at a time and never actually complete tasks. So what I want to do is I want to build like a bit of a barn, or barn light. And I'm going to build it into the freezer here. A part of the barn into the freezer. I'm probably going to end up moving the outhouse. I'm going to move it into here for now, because this is like technically a room on its own. And then I'll prioritize construction to 1 So I stopped doing everything else. Sludge is done. So pick between these 4 options. And I will get a sludge composter soon. I'll be on my things to do. That'd be in hygiene, and then a biosolids composter. Biosolids composters need to be kept temperate, though. So I need to get to a point where I have a room that stays at a predictable temperature, much like brewing. That way we can make fertilizer. Yo, horse, you don't belong there. Or, cow, rather. All right. That's going to collapse on my head, so hold up. So the concept here is to have a small little animal food freezer. So that animals' foods can stay cold. So I'm going to put a nutrient paste dispenser here to batch make food. And then we'll make their food out of probably meat, which means our Kellyanne needs to go hunting tomorrow for more meat. And then we'll have a small little kitchenette for the animals to be able to have frozen foods in, or refrigerated nutrient paste, so that I can make them in batches. And then attach that to a bit of a little barn so that they don't starve. So in this hopper here, we are going to include any meat. I don't really care what kind of meat, because the animals don't really care. They don't have a preference. So the more foul, the better for me. And then over here will be a tiny barn with just a shelf of meals on it. Or tiny animal kitchen, I should say, with a cloth flap to it. And then the vent will allow the cool air of the freezer to keep that food cold. And then this here will tap the heat of the cooler. So this stuff is going to need to move. I don't really care where this goes. But we'll tap the heat of the cooler to then heat the barn from the exhaust air of the air conditioner. So the barn will be another flap. Let's say... I want to keep them away from the farm, so let's say here, as odd as that might look. And have it be like an L-shaped barn like that. And then I can have great pasture lands out this way, or north, if I want. I'll have to figure that out sometime in the future. It's not going to be for right now. That's a good idea. And you guys wanted Sunus. That's a cool research. I'll work on that. Alright. Probably need to run my power up top in a better way. So this is going to be one squiggly path, but okay, that'll work. And I'm not going to queue anything up so that Winter can get some work done. I like the design. It works. Our Mega's finally healing up, so Mega should be happier. As soon as Omega's, I probably need warm clothing for Omega. You should not hunt, though, given your temperature allowances. You're going to get too hypothermic, so get back here. Omega, you... Okay, I don't have a crafter, though, so let's queue up another duster for Omega. Or actually, let's just make it a full-on parka. Because Omega doesn't have any headwear. And that means Winter's going to even be more tied up. So the current project is build a craft room and a barn. Cow has frostbite? It does. Thank you for noticing that. Let me get an animal spot. A hospital animal spot. And... I'll just stick the cow in here for now. Temporary solution. Oh, passed out, so that helps. And this is another reason for the barn. This is an obvious no-brainer of why we need a barn. So this here will be for nutrient paste meals. And then I think, whoa, those are good meds. Not to say the cow doesn't do good meds, but come on now. Just a little frostbite. Alright, so Sarah's fully healed. I think it would benefit Sarah more if I had... Well, I don't have cables near there, so hold up on that. Alright, Omega, I think I'm going to need you to start cooking for me. Please don't poison us. Please, 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 please don't poison us. Let's build a roof over this. And it's almost done being walled up. So this is for pets only. So let's remove the flooring so it doesn't get filthy. And then it will be heated just from the cooler's exhaust. So I'm going to micromanage to finish this up so the cow isn't in pain. This will also reduce the amount of, like, pet filth that we have in the base. Oh, one thing that's going to happen, is that when we have the temporary cabling here, I'm going to need to install the other cables to run the power. But we'll get that done in a sec. So now this is a barn, or will be a barn. So we'll put in animal sleep spots, which includes Yoda and Mac attacks. And then this should start to heat up soon, because it's indoor area and heated. Sort of heated. In fact, now that I think about it, I should probably remove the flooring from there, because animals go through there. The Hunted Duke. It's a charity quest. It's for honor. I'll accept with Winter. Alright, Duke. Run, dude. What was hunting you? Probably a squirrel? Hare. Oh, just another hare. Here comes the man hunting hare. I'm gonna wait for it to get a little bit closer to me, though. Good shoot. You can punch it. Down it goes. Alright, winter's starting to get very cold too, so I think probably Parkers all around would be wise. So we have this tainted parka, which no one's gonna want, but I'll try to make some nicer ones. I seem to have some bunny problems. Oh yeah, no kidding. And there we go. I'm now a yeoman. I'm not gonna accept it just yet. I'm not, don't feel it's urgent. But what is urgent is the cables up here, because otherwise our bedrooms are going to be horrible. So I'm going to micromanage this before he goes to sleep. I think one of those was a clean, but I'll fix it. Yeah, it was a clean. All right, that's enough. It's powered now, so now we're not going to have frozen bedrooms, which is kind of nice. And then we'll just get the rest of the cabling so that this can turn back on, because, you know, then we'll have it as a complete path. Cow's happy and fed. I know, just these construction projects get stacked up when you don't have 2 constructors or you're not choosy about who you add. We're getting there, I promise. So we're down to our last meal. We don't have packed survival meals. Okay. Kellyanne, could you deliver? I'm gonna start to manage the non-constructors to help out the constructor. So here's the cables for winter. And now the stove is back on. The other thing I could do is let's fix the Yoda Zone. So Yoda Zone is now going to include the areas that Yoda should be in. Ooh, Winter and Kellyanne. Flirting. Didn't work, but flirting. Nemdil. And I Love Trees. Thanks for the resub. Oh, and I missed a hydration. My apologies. Cheers. So I don't think this heats up enough to really keep the animals happy warm. So I'm going to stick a campfire in there for now, so that we don't have frostbitten cows. Ooh. Kellyanne, you're a really good brawler. Wow. You're a good brawler and you're nimble, and you still didn't get first hit. Here, how about you back up 1, hold fire, back up 1, and have Winter help you. Safety in numbers. And saunas is done. What to queue up next? Oh, sludge composting should be on that list. Sorry. I've been so busy with the construction projects, I have somewhat neglected her. So I have to wash her and tend to her needs a bit better than I have been. Like bedpan and stuff like that. It's my fault she went berserk, honestly. Not her fault. Also wanted to move the light source over so she's not totally in dark all the time. That's another trigger. But I think... Oh, yep. The nutrient paste dispenser took all that power, so I had to distribute it. And Omega is on a not avoidable food binge because of the gourmand trait. That's fine. We all just had Christmas dinner. Well, we're all eating Christmas food, so we understand. We don't have any fine meals, though. So I'm going to have, unfortunately, Winter, who's already really busy with everything else, is going to have to start cooking. Because otherwise, Omega's going to start eating non-meals, which gets real nasty. And then Sarah Starling here doesn't even get fed. How am I liking dubs? Oh, I've used dubs before. I really like dubs. My Western Settlers series is going to have a modified version of dubs that I've modified myself because I enjoy it so much. Why aren't you using the dining room, guys? Oh, because it's set... Yeah, okay, so this is for dining. Well, not that kind of dining, actually. So you are almost done converting. Just a little bit more effort there and we'll be done. And then this cow needs to get roped by Omega, who's currently not behaving well. Not a gather spot. Not a gather spot. So these are the parkas that will keep us warm, and you guys want beer brewing. I'll queue that up. I think I'm going to wait before queuing up beer brewing because I need some additional foods. And compensated combat, you said no to, so let me get rid of that. You're the problem child? Yeah, you're gourmand. Comes with the territory. I don't really blame you. You just like food. It's not your fault. All right, so it's 81 in here. That's toasty. It's not frozen in here because of the temperature difference. It's a little too warm in this room. So obviously heater would be best to put in here, but I don't have the resources for a heater at the moment. Or the power. Now, obviously, we're in December, so it's not like I'm going to be growing anything anytime soon, but I just wanted to queue it up for when it is time. Alright, so there's a parka. That will be for Omega, once Omega's not doing Omega things. God, you're going to freeze to death. You're honestly going to wander around so much that you're going to become dreadfully hypothermic. Oh no, you realized that you were cold. Cool. And Kellyan just grabbed the parka, so you can have Kellyan's old jacket for now. Am I running any mods? Type !_ mods if you want to know the mod list. Because yes, I am running mods. And then Kellyan's starving. That's not good. Winter, sorry, I have to wake you up. You're doing everything. And Omega needs treatment for the frostbite. Oh, boy. I have a Christmas present on the ladies' account. I'll be right back. Apollo, don't worry about it, man. You've been way too generous this year already. Just enjoy it. It's been a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun in Wendigo's defending the entire base with you. As a, oh no, I'm an idiot, I forgot to do something crucial type scenario. Would do again. Much enjoyable. Okay, I will get the NPM soon. Look at this. This is like hand-delivered food. Kellyan, you're on it, right? You're no longer sick, so bed rest not needed. Get him! Just don't shoot the bear, please. And then this wolf was injured. In fact, it's injured enough that it might be worth me taking it on. Because it's pretty easy to take them on when they are injured themselves. And it's just one less thing to eat Yoda. Kilgore, thanks for gifting out a sub. One of my newest followers. You are confused by the ideology? Yeah, we believe in Santa, not Satan. I know it's very, very similar, but Santanism. Santanism. It's where it's at. So, what did you research? You told me to do... Oh my god. Beer brewing, I think? Yeah, I think it was beer brewing, right? Just got white static in my brain today. Okay, we are going to have plenty of meat, thanks to Kellyan's hunting. And the animal here is going to be relocated so that it can eat. Obviously, I'm going to need to set up the nutrient paste. But, okay, we have a barn that's comfortable. That's what matters. Let's go ahead and set up the water power, finally. That's a big project. Is it going to be an issue leaving the latrine door open? With as low population as I have, probably not. And then if the privacy does get violated, it's not a huge penalty. So it's not ideal, but not terrible. I'll focus on that when I have other tasks done. I'm just juggling a lot right now, so... In the interest of making it easiest on myself, I'm just not overcomplicating things at the moment. Alright, let's get some renewable hydro power. Okay, you weren't kidding! Oh my goodness! Wow! Jesus! That is a lot of bits. You, had quite the year, I am assuming. When I said not to worry about it, thank you. Seriously, thank you. That is incredible. What an ending of year. Don't think I've ever seen, even as a viewer, I've never seen. So YouTube, if you were wondering, it was 100,000 bits. Holy moly. Thank you, Apolius. I really appreciate it. I can't wait for the new year and for all the new projects that I have planned. Trying to keep you all entertained. Oh my lord. That's like a one-tip hype train right there. Well, how are you doing? You got the blush lights on. Blush lights and butterflies. That's our currency. If you're wondering about me, I had no plans for Christmas. And this isn't a sad thing. I mean, I've never really celebrated Christmas in my life, but with having no plans, I figured I'd wanted to spend it with you all. So that's what's going on with me. I've made some sort of ish Christmassy food. I wouldn't really call it Christmassy food. I made some pumpkin bread yesterday, and I'm looking forward to having pumpkin bread later on. I think I'm going to try my hand at some homemade, eggnog. But I'm a little worried that it's going to be gross, because I don't trust myself. But we'll see how that is. And just relaxing. Just relaxing. Do fish traps with water power setup? Oh, I don't have fish traps. I don't have the mod for that. Thank you for tuning in to Winter's Waystation, which originally streamed live on Twitch at Christmas. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to everybody who was so unbelievably generous during this stream. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season and a happy new year. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you soon. Farewell.